Hey guys, welcome back to the Janus Project. We are working our way through another week of systematic theology for non-Christians. We're getting ready for another TenNapel Tuesday, Jordan Peterson on Friday, and we're working our way just through a whole bunch of information. And what we're starting up this week or next week, we'll see what time I have to plan it, is we are going to start a series called LGBTQAAIP+, which is a mouthful, but by the time I get around to finishing the series, they'll probably have more letters added on to that. What I want to do is I want to provide some information for you to understand what we are going through in our culture right now. We've got a movement. I've got a video that's going to come out. It may have already come out by the time you see this video. But you've got a man in Canada right now who's being put under arrest because he refuses to call his biological daughter anything other than she or her or those type of feminine pronouns. He refuses to refer to her as a him, and he also refuses to refer to her by her new male name. And so for that, he is being considered in contempt of court. If you want to see my opinion on that, go to that video. Again, it should already be released by the time you see this one. But we got a lot to do on the Janus Project, so I want to educate you guys on that. To help me, I've got a few books behind me that we've already kind of talked about in brief. We've got Love Thy Body by Nancy Piercy, and again, we've got The Madness of Crowds by Douglas Murray. And both of these are going to provide some really good information, going to kind of provide some succinct explanation for not only how you define LGBTQAAIP+, but also how you deal with it and just some of the stuff that's going to come down the pipe. And again, there's a lot going on. I know even here where I work, we've had to deal with some of this. We had someone who came here who claimed to be bisexual and also transgender whenever she wasn't doing things with females, which we just kind of were like, okay, whatever. I mean, as long as you're doing female stuff with females, you can identify however you want. And we just pushed her back toward the gospel to say, let's deal with the gospel issues and we'll leave the other issues aside. So there's a lot that's creeping in. And so I want you guys to be aware of that. We're also going to continue our series on Christology. There's a lot to say about that. And what I plan to do is I plan to get into how can you prove Christ's deity by using the Old Testament. And I think that'll be extremely valuable for you. I'm going to direct you over to the blog as well. The blog is going to have articles on the Trinity. It's also going to have articles on the historicity of Christ, because I'm not going to get around to that topic for a little while. But we've already kind of hinted at some of these things throughout the video so far. What I've also tried to do lately on the website, the YouTube channel, is I'm trying to put everything in playlists for you. And so not only have I tried to streamline which day certain content comes out, so Sunday tends to be the generic episode, and Tuesday tends to be something to do with TenNapel. Wednesday is normally going to be something to do with atheism or various topics like that. It'll vary. Thursday tends to be something creation related. Friday tends to be Jordan Peterson, and then Saturday I don't do anything. I take the Sabbath off. But anyway, so you have the playlists there and kind of a streamlined channel order if you're trying to keep up with all that stuff. And I'm going to ask you guys if you'd help out the channel, like and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. That's going to kind of tell you when I update new stuff. If you want it to be tailored, you can do some work like that and get it to tell you when certain videos upload. But I want to give you guys a medley of stuff. I want to give you information that is helpful to you. And again, we're going to continue through the Jordan Peterson stuff. And I'm almost done with Beyond Order. It is just a fantastic book. I think one of the first chapters of that book I'm really going to dive deep into is the marriage chapter. I think it's just unbelievably important for you to understand and for you to focus on your marriage, and he does too. And so we got a lot coming up on the Janus Project. I am going to ask you guys to subscribe, to comment below. But what I am putting the limit on is the comments have to do with the topic at hand. So I've had a lot of spam comments coming up. I've had a lot of people who've posted just random stuff that, I mean, like vmn.ccc, just like random spam. And so I've been deleting all the spam. And then if the comments come in and they're things that have already been said multiple times, I'm going to start deleting them. If they are comments that have nothing to do with the video, I'm just going to delete them. And there are some that I've reported. So I've reported a lot of comments lately to YouTube as harassment or sexually explicit or other things, because there's a lot of stuff that's been spammed to my channel. And while comments are really good for the algorithm, those aren't the comments I want on my channel. So just understand, if you're going to comment, I really want you to comment. I want the engagement, especially if you don't believe like I do. I want the engagement of people who don't believe like I do. But I am going to ask you to keep to the topic at hand. So if it's a TenNapel video and you're not commenting about anything to do with TenNapel, then I'm just going to delete your comment. Same with Jordan Peterson. These videos, the Janus Project episodes that are numbered and just kind of go with the sequence, I don't really care too much what's being commented on as long as it's not explicit. So I pretty much allow almost anything on these ones. But the theme videos you have to keep to that theme. And so we got a lot coming up on the channel. And so I hope you guys will tune in, and I hope you'll join. Comment below. Let me know what information you would like me to cover and what information you're looking forward to, as well as stuff that you might be waiting for. I know I still haven't done Ready Player 2. I'm gonna get around to it eventually, and I've got some other graphic novel stuff to do, and some other books I've been reading, and so I just want to share some of that with you. But I wanted to give you an update to kind of let you know where the channel is going to be going. So again, like and subscribe, comment below, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you this week on the Janus Project.